The mirror doesn't always tell the full story. Sometimes your skin looks tired even after a full day of rest. Sometimes those unexpected breakouts appear right before an important moment. And sometimes, no matter how many products you try, your skin still feels dull, irritated, or impossible to understand. But here's what most people don't realize. Clear skin is rarely about chasing perfection. It's about consistency. It's about the quiet habits that happen when nobody is watching, and one of the most powerful habits of all begins at night. Because while the world slows down and your body starts to recover, your skin begins working overtime. Tonight, we're diving deep into a nighttime skincare routine designed not just to help your skin look clearer, but to help it feel healthier, calmer, and more balanced over time. This isn't about expensive trends or impossible beauty standards. It's about understanding what your skin actually needs when the day finally ends. And by the time this video is over, you may never look at your nighttime routine the same way again. The first thing most people underestimate is what their skin goes through during the day. Even if you stay indoors, your face is constantly exposed to sweat, oil buildup, dust, pollution, stress, and invisible environmental particles that settle onto the skin hour after hour. By nighttime, all of that sits on the surface like a heavy layer your skin desperately wants to release. That's why cleansing is where everything begins. But here's the mistake many people make. They treat cleansing like a quick task instead of a reset. They rush through it in seconds, using harsh products that leave the skin feeling tight and stripped. At first, that squeaky clean feeling might seem satisfying, but often it's actually your skin signaling stress. Healthy cleansing should feel gentle. It should remove buildup without making your skin feel dry or uncomfortable afterward. Imagine washing away the entire weight of the day instead of scrubbing your face into submission. And temperature matters more than people think. Very hot water may feel relaxing, especially at night, but it can leave the skin irritated and sensitive. Lukewarm water tends to work best because it cleans effectively while helping maintain your skin's natural balance. As you massage cleanser into your skin, slow down. This moment isn't just about products. It's about circulation, relaxation, and creating a ritual your body starts recognizing as a signal to unwind. And here's something interesting. Many people spend huge amounts of money searching for miracle skincare ingredients while completely ignoring one of the biggest causes of irritation, touching their face too often. Think about how many surfaces your hands touch throughout the day. Phones, keyboards, door handles, bags, steering wheels. Then those same hands reach the face repeatedly without even realizing it. Nighttime is your opportunity to finally break that cycle and give your skin a clean slate. Once your skin is cleansed, the next step becomes incredibly important: hydration. This is where many skincare routines quietly fail. A lot of people with oily or acne-prone skin avoid moisturizer because they fear it will make breakouts worse. But skin that lacks hydration can actually produce even more oil in response. Your skin constantly tries to protect itself, and when it feels dry, it often overcompensates. That's why choosing the right moisturizer matters so much. Lightweight formulas can help the skin feel balanced without feeling heavy. Creamier textures may work beautifully for dry or sensitive skin types, and the key is consistency, not perfection. Your skin responds best when it receives steady care over time rather than dramatic changes every few days. But nighttime skincare goes deeper than products. Stress leaves visible effects on the skin. Long days, poor sleep, emotional exhaustion, and constant screen time can quietly influence inflammation and overall skin appearance. Sometimes the issue isn't just what you put on your face. Sometimes it's the pace of life itself. That's why creating a calm nighttime environment can change more than you expect. Dim lighting, a clean pillowcase, a few peaceful moments away from endless notifications. These small choices can transform your skincare routine from a chore into a form of recovery. And speaking of pillowcases, this is one detail people rarely think about until it changes everything. Your pillow touches your skin for hours every single night. Oils, sweat, hair products, and bacteria can build up over time without being visible. Fresh pillowcases can make a surprisingly noticeable difference for many people struggling with recurring breakouts. In fact, some of the clearest skin often comes from simpler routines done consistently. And that brings us to something many viewers may not expect. Sometimes the products aren't the real problem at all. Sometimes it's the constant switching. One week a trending cleanser, the next week a new serum, then another recommendation appears online promising instant transformation. The cycle repeats endlessly and the skin never gets a chance to stabilize. Skin often needs time before showing meaningful results. Constantly changing routines can create confusion for your skin barrier, making it harder to understand what's actually helping. This is where patience becomes powerful, because clear skin rarely happens overnight, despite what advertisements may suggest. Most real improvement happens quietly, gradually, almost invisibly at first. Then one day you look in the mirror and realize your skin feels calmer than it did before. That moment is worth more than temporary trends. Now here's where nighttime skincare becomes especially interesting. Your skin behaves differently while you sleep. During the night, your body naturally shifts into repair mode. This is when your skin focuses on recovery from environmental stressors it faced throughout the day. That's why nighttime products often focus on nourishment and support rather than protection from sunlight or outside pollution. And sleep itself plays a larger role than many realize. You can have the most expensive skincare routine imaginable, but poor sleep can still leave the skin looking dull or tired. That's why truly healthy skin usually comes from a combination of good habits rather than one miracle solution. Now, somewhere around this point in the video, some viewers may be thinking, what if nothing has worked for me? What if I've tried countless routines and still feel frustrated every time I look in the mirror? Here's the truth most people need to hear. Your skin is not your enemy, and progress doesn't always happen in a straight line. There will be moments when your skin improves, then suddenly breaks out again. There will be times when stress shows up visibly. Weather changes can affect texture. Hormones can influence oil production. Life itself leaves temporary marks on the face. That does not mean you failed. It means your skin is human. And sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is stop chasing flawless perfection and start focusing on long-term balance instead. Ironically, that mindset shift alone often changes everything. Because stress about skin can become its own cycle. Constant mirror checking, comparing yourself online, obsessing over every small blemish. Over time, that emotional pressure can become exhausting. Nighttime routines offer something deeper than skincare alone. The difference sounds small, but emotionally it changes the entire experience. Now let's talk briefly about ingredients, because this area can feel overwhelming very quickly. Some people benefit from calming ingredients that help reduce the appearance of irritation. Others prefer lightweight hydration that doesn't feel greasy before bed. And some enjoy using overnight treatments designed to help improve texture gradually over time. But the key is learning your own skin rather than blindly copying someone else's routine. What works beautifully for one person may not work the same way for another. The internet often creates the illusion that skincare should deliver instant perfection, but real skin has texture. Real skin changes. Real skin responds differently depending on countless factors. And honestly, that's normal. One of the most underrated nighttime habits has nothing to do with products at all. Drinking enough water throughout the day. Hydration supports the body in ways that eventually become visible externally too. While water alone isn't a magic cure for every skin concern, consistent hydration contributes to overall balance and wellness. The same goes for removing makeup fully before bed. Sleeping in makeup occasionally may seem harmless after a long, exhausting day, but leftover product can mix with oil and build up overnight, leaving the skin feeling congested by morning. Even when you're tired, giving your skin those extra few moments of care can make a difference over time. And here comes the part many people overlook completely. Your nighttime mindset matters. If your evening routine happens while scrolling endlessly through stressful content, replying to messages, or worrying about tomorrow's problems, your body never fully settles down. But when skincare becomes intentional, slow, and calming, it can help create a healthier transition into rest. That emotional connection matters more than most people think, because skincare isn't just physical, it's psychological too. The quiet comfort of warm water on tired skin, the feeling of finally slowing down after a chaotic day, the familiarity of small routines repeated consistently. These experiences create stability, and stability often supports healthier habits overall. And now we reach something important. Clear skin does not automatically create confidence, but caring for yourself consistently can. It says, no matter how stressful the day was, you still took a few moments to care for yourself before resting. That matters more than people realize. And strangely enough, the people with the healthiest relationship to skincare are often the ones who stop obsessing over perfection entirely. They understand that skin changes. They understand that healing takes time. They focus on routines that feel sustainable rather than extreme.